Hello, this is Sebastian, and welcome to our report to Executive Board of Corporate Headquarters for our company, Gazelle. This is Sebastian again. I am the Vice President of Brand Management, and in this slide, I'll be briefly giving you guys a review of our second year performance. So, in our second year, our company consistently led the market in both financial and market performance. We started strong in quarter five with the highest financial score of 28.95 and a market share of 69%. Although we saw declines in quarter six and eight due to increased investments in branding and advertising, we maintained top performance compared to our competitors. Quarter seven marked a strong rebound, and by quarter nine, we reached a market leading 73% share with dominant positions across all target segments. Despite some decline in financial performance by the end of the year, our cumulative balanced scorecard was the highest overall, solidifying our position as the market leader. So next we move on to brand strategy. So over the past year, our brand strategy focused on expanding market share by innovating across key bike segments. In quarter five, we focused on the youth segment expansion. We introduced the Zoomer bike, which is a premium youth bike with safety and style, and our Zoomer X bike, which is more affordable and durable youth option. Both of these bikes are focused on comfort, safety, and affordability to attract young consumers. In quarter six, we focus on attracting the mountain segment. We launched the Pulsar bike, built with rugged materials, 24 speed gears, and full suspension to handle rough terrains. In quarter seven, our approach was to capture the speed and mountain segment and continue growth in both of those segments. So therefore, we released the Phaser, which is our premium speed bike with aerodynamic design, and Igniter Plus, which is our upgraded version of the existing model that we had of Igniter. We expanded our mountain offerings with Pulsar Plus and Pulsar X, which is the affordable mountain bike. And then in quarter eight, we focused on the work, recreation, and youth segments. We developed the Shriver bike, which was our work segment, comfort focused bike. We developed a coaster bike, which was a recreational bike with premium features, and our glider bike, which was our advanced youth bike with electronic suspension and carbon fiber. Overall, our strategy focused on innovation, market responsiveness, and segment specific design to broaden our appeal and drive market dominance. We'll look at our pricing strategy. Throughout the year, our pricing strategy focused on segment specific positioning, balancing premium branding with broad market appeal. In quarter five, we focused on adjusting our prices for our youth segment bikes. So our Zoomer bike was priced above competitors at $950 with a $50 rebate to reflect premium quality and build exclusivity. Our Zoomer X bike was priced below competitors at $850 with $100 rebate to capture entry-level market and increase accessibility. In quarter six, we focused on adjusting our mountain bikes pricing. Our Pulsar launched as a high-end mountain bike priced at $1,400 with a $50 rebate. This was priced above competitors to align with consumer preferences for durability and performance. This bike also had a consumer satisfaction rating of 100, which confirmed a strong price acceptance. In quarter seven, we adjusted our prices for our speed segment bike. The Phaser was positioned as the most premium speed bike at $1,600 with a $50 rebate. This was priced significantly higher than competitors to signal prestige and performance. Lastly, in quarter eight, we focused on the pricing for our work, recreation, and youth bikes. We introduced the Shriver bike. We priced it at $835. Our coaster bike, we priced that at $995, and our glider bike, we priced that at $825. And at these mid-range price points, we use these mid-range price points to balance affordability and perceived value. Prices were slightly above or below competitors, aiming to attract cost-conscious buyers while reinforcing product quality.
Hello, everyone. My name is John Kieran Flanagan, VP of Marketing Management for the company Gazelle Bikes. For right now, we're looking at the advertising strategy. Our advertising strategy also continuously changed throughout the year, depending on not only the market, but the company in general. Q5, we invested heavily into social media, regional print media, and search engine marketing. This allowed us to become a great strategy as it hit many of the factors that we were missing in the previous year. Q6 was incredibly similar to Q5 in that we focused heavily on media ads. We just did this as it worked in Q5. We thought to double down. And in Q7, we placed a great priority in maximizing the amount of ads that we produced, as well as increasing our global recognition. So, more international ads, more ads that would reach nations outside of the United States in order to get greater recognition. In Q8, we looked at what our competitors were implementing in order to see if we could expand upon some of their strategies. This is an extremely crucial part of any improvement for the company, as it's very good to see what other companies are doing and seeing if you can expand upon that. For the sales channel, in Q5, we decided to take initiative and expand our company into the foreign market. This was, like stated before, this was very important. We needed to do this in order to up our total sales and our total growth for the company. Q6, we had a similar strategy in that we believed it was crucial to increase our international reach for the company. We opened an abundance of new stores and nations in which they would be a popular commodity. So in countries like Africa, Canada, all these other places where there was a need for the bikes, we decided to put more of a priority into putting those bikes there. In Q7, we decided that since we were a company that is best known for its sophisticated and high quality bikes, that it would be best to have two specialized employees per store compared to one. This just adds to the credibility aspect, as it is crucial to have more than one person be specialized in a department where the people that are buying these bikes are often either mountain bike riders or very sophisticated bike riders. So in Q8, we reduced competition in areas like Latin America and Africa, which allowed us to have a large market share over these foreign areas. With this monopoly over these areas, it allowed us to solidify our company's position. So this just means we saw the market there. We decided to pounce upon the market once we were able to, and that was very successful for us. For the strengths and weaknesses, one of the strengths is the diversification of products. Like mentioned briefly before, we have mountain bikes, youth bikes, all types of bikes, high performance bikes. So this allowed us to have a bunch of different target markets, which was very beneficial to us. New and innovative advertising strategies. This was also extremely important for us, as the media ads, the social media ads, the local ads, they all helped bring this once weakness into a strength. For the weaknesses, not taking full advantage of international opportunities. While we did end up catching up to that, this was a weakness for a while, as we were trying to make sure that the company would succeed in North America, that we often forgot about some of the other countries like Latin America, or not countries, but other areas like Latin America and Africa. Not fully capitalizing on increasing the price of the products. While we did this a little later on, we probably should have did it much earlier, as people would pay a high premium for the bikes. And while we did not yet realize this, if we did, we would have been able to increase our profits greatly.
Hello, my name is Jordan Waters, and I'm the VP of Sales Management here at Gazelle. And I'm going to be talking to you about the business strategy and performance for our second year. Going into the second year, we had a 69% overall share of the market. We were leading the industry. Although we knew that we couldn't stay satisfied with this, we couldn't become complacent, and we needed to continue to focus on our innovation and our adaptability in order to continue to sustain our success and our long-term growth. And so, after reflecting on our first year and our performance, we knew that we had three areas that we really needed to focus our business strategies on in order to continue the success. Starting off with our product line, we knew that we needed to continue to expand our product line to capture all market segments. Going into the second year, we were only in the speed and the comfort segments, which we were dominating, but we saw it as a major opportunity to target the other market segments in order to just reach a wider range of the market and different consumer segments. And moving on to the next aspect that we wanted to target was optimizing our pricing strategy. Was something in the beginning we did a lot of estimates and a lot of trial and error, but we were getting to a point where we were finding the optimal price point, so we were able to be more accurate with our pricing going into the second year. And we knew that we wanted to expand more globally. We only had two stores going into the second year, and by the end, we ended up with 12. So we did do well with this strategy, and we did well with all of these strategies, finding more optimal price points. And we ended up expanding our product line and going from we only had five bikes going into the second year to ending with 12. And increasing as a result of all of this, we increased our market share to 73%, and our profits and our revenue grew each quarter. Moving on next to how we set our company up for future competition. And it's clear that we built a very strong foundation for sustained success for our company. For whoever takes over, whether it's us or another team, it's clear that there's a great foundation that's been built with great strategies behind it. And so it's clear that we have built a great foundation. And one of the main things that allowed this was just our product diversification. As I just said, we had the most products out of any other company, and I really think this is what allowed us to have a competitive edge. So in the future, it's just a great starting point for anybody to take over because of the amount of product diversification that we have, and that's something that should be continued to be fueled. And lastly, we achieved the top-rated bike in each market segment. So we already have the blueprint for making great products and providing great quality to our consumers, and they love our products by showing us that we got the top-rated bike in each market segment. Moving on, the last thing that I'll be talking about is the main lessons that we learned from this simulation and from this experience. And I just felt like there was so much value to take away from this experience. It was unique, and getting to feel like you're getting some real world experiences along with your education. And the first thing that I feel like was a big takeaway was the pricing strategies and just how to add value to our products was something that was difficult at first, just doing a lot of trial and error, but based on just analyzing the price judgment and our customer needs, we were able to add value not only in the different features that we provided, but also just the perceived value through advertising and reaching our customers through marketing and showing them the benefits instead of just the features that our products add, which makes our consumer value them more and willing to pay more for our products. The next thing that I felt was a really important takeaway and lesson that we all learned was just research and development, and how at first this was something that seemed a bit inconvenient because you had to provide the upfront capital and you didn't see the results right away. You didn't see the results until the following quarters, but in the following quarters, when we did get the research and the development, we were able to innovate and add new features to our products and provide more value to our products and to our consumers. And this is what allowed us to achieve the top-rated bike in each segment because we had features that other brands didn't have. And this is just a great lesson for any business that we're in the value of research and development. And lastly, something that was mentioned in the last slide that just really set our brand, our company apart from the others was our product diversification, and the way that we scaled early and often is what allowed us to finish first in the simulation and achieve the highest market share. And this was just, it's a lot easier in a simulation, where there's not true risk and ramification for your decisions, but it was just a great lesson that if you're willing to take on this risk, that you can develop great products and continue to grow your company in so many different ways. And so this was just the main lessons that we learned from the simulation.